Hi guys, so I had a request and I was so excited because I don't get too many requests. So I actually found a request on my Facebook page that somebody really wanted a look using the Naked palette, original Naked palette, because they're going to a wedding. So I figured it's a perfect palette to use for a wedding, so I went ahead and did it. I made this look so your eyes look bigger. So especially when you're going to an event, you always want your eyes to look bigger because you're going to be in a lot of photos and you want your eyes to appear larger than they normally are. And the best way to do that is to always apply lighter colors on the inner corners and the middle, basically the whole lid, and then darker colors on the outside. So when you know that you're going to be photographed, you always want your eyes to look bigger and appear larger. And when you are going to be photographed, you need to wear a little bit more makeup than you normally do, because it will appear as if you don't have as much makeup in a photo. So if that makes sense. So this video is basically just this eye look, and it's just a nice, soft, neutral kind of look, but something a little bit more for a wedding or for a special event. So if you want to learn how to do this nice everyday special event look, then keep watching. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to apply is a primer, and I'm going to use Max Painterly, and you can use whatever you want to use. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. I hope you can hear me. It's raining outside. I might have to do a voiceover. We shall see. But yeah, so you're just going to apply that all over the lid, and you can apply whatever is left on your finger underneath your eyelid. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do to make the eye look bigger and brighter is I'm going to use the first color in the Naked palette, which is called Virgin. It's the lightest color. You want to put a very light color on your eyelid to make it look bigger. So, where's my brush? Here it is. So I'm going to use this little eye shading brush, and it's just a flat brush. You can use whatever you want to kind of pack on color. This is a Sigma E55. So I'm just going to take some of Virgin, like I said, and I'm just going to tap it on to the whole lid. This is, when you wear a light color on your lid, this is what makes the lid and your eye appear larger. A shimmery color will also do the trick. It will make it appear larger. So I'm just going to take the lightest one in the palette, and then I'm going to turn the brush on its side and kind of blend it up into the crease. But I want to make sure that it's very, very light in the middle. So make sure you pack on the color there. Okay? And then I'm also just going to kind of run it underneath. Blend it out and run it underneath, because this will also brighten up the eye when you have nice lighter color down there. Okay, just like that. Now the next color I'm going to take is Naked, and it is that color in the Naked palette. It's the nice matte brown, light brown. And I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that right into the crease, and only on the outer side. When you want to make your eye appear larger, you only want to apply the darker colors on the outer corner. You don't want to bring it in, because you want this to appear larger and whiter. So you want to keep this color on the outer. Even though it's not even a dark color, but it is still going to give us some depth, we're going to keep it just on the outer corner. Just like that. You can barely see it. You just want to blend that and give a little bit of definition before you apply your darkest color. Okay, and now I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush, and this is just kind of a short blending brush, a little bit of a firmer blending brush, and I'm going to use the color Hustle in the Naked palette. It's this one right here, and it's kind of like a deep brown. It has a little bit of maroon in it, And so I'm just going to barely tap that on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to focus this color again on the outer corner of the eye. I'm even going to brush it upwards into like a V, and I'm going to keep the brush just right here on the outer corner. Again, you only want to keep your dark colors on the outer corner when you want to make your eye appear larger. So a tip here is to always just continue to build. It's easier to build upon color rather than take color away. So that's just a little tip. So start off really light with the color and then gradually build it up if you want it darker. So I'm just keeping it right here on the outer corner of the eye. You don't want to go in, so just keep building it to where you want it. I'm just doing kind of circular motions right here now, and I'm going to blend inwards now. Not too far, but you can blend it a little bit inwards so that you have some color blending into the lighter color. So just keep blending until you like what you have. Just going to continue to make it a little bit darker here. Like I said, it's better if you build on the color. Okay, so that's where I like it, and then I'm going to take the blending brush again and dip it into Naked and blend that outer top half, just so there's no harsh lines and it looks a little bit even, just like that. So that just makes it look a little bit natural. It makes your eye appear bigger and open more, and the darker colors should be on the outer half of the eye, and all of the lighter colors should be still in this area to make your eye appear wider and much more open. Now, the next tip that I have is a dark liner. You can wear a black liner. It's okay to wear black liner if you have smaller eyes, but just make sure you apply it on the outer half of the eye only, or inside the upper lash line. So I'm going to take this one. This one is Stila, and this one is in Onyx, and it's the Casual eyeliner. I like this one because you can blend it nicely. So I'm just going to apply it right here on the upper lash line, close to the lash line, and I'm only going into about where the pupil is of my eye. And that's it. And that will define the eye and make it bigger and appear this way longer. The white will make it appear this way bigger. The dark will make it appear longer this way. So now I'm going to take a little smudge brush, and I'm just going to kind of smudge that out a little bit to make it look a lot more natural. So I'm just taking the brush and kind of smudging it out. And like I said, if you don't want to do it up here, you can also put it underneath, or you don't have to do it this way. You can just do underneath here on the waterline. You don't even want to mess with this. Yeah, just like that, just to give your eye a little bit of definition on the outer corner. Now I'm also going to apply a darker brown underneath the eyelid. Whoa, I almost dropped my palette. And I'm going to go back and use Dark Horse. So here is Dark Horse, and it is the darker of the browns. I'm just going to place this on a little, this is called a short shader. It's a Sigma E20, I believe. Yeah. So I'm just going to apply that right here. Again, for a little bit definition, and it kind of makes the eye look longer. And I'm not going all the way in, because then that will close your eye off. So I'm only going halfway, just like we did the upper liner. just like that. So again, that kind of makes the eye appear thicker, it makes the eye appear longer, so I really like doing that little tip right there. You can also, and remember we also placed a little bit of the light shadow inside here, so that makes the eye appear wider and more open and brighter. You can even take a little bit on your finger right here and apply it right in the middle, and that will make it appear a little bit brighter and open as well. Okay, so you can also go back if you feel like you need a little bit more definition on the outer corner, since we placed the liner there, and you can go back into Hustle and just kind of dab it into the liner and smudge it out a little bit with that brush, and if you want a little bit extra definition. But again, just keep it on the outer corner and just make sure it's very well blended in, just like that. Remember that you can always go back with that fluffy brush and blend anything out nice and gently here. Okay, so for a highlight, because all of this is shimmer, I don't like to use a shimmer here. So there is no color in the Urban Decay palette that's matte, so I'm going to use Vanilla by MAC, and it's just very white and kind of creamy. It's not my skin tone, but just kind of brightens up the eye a little bit. Normally you would use a skin tone color here. And then I'm also going to apply some right here, because that kind of brightens up the area as well. So I like using that right here. Just a little bit of a contrast as well. Okay. Now the last tip that I have is that you should always curl your lashes. This is just a cheapy, I think it's an e.l.f. eyelash curler. Use any eyelash curler you have. Go to the very base of your lashes and squeeze, and then move up and squeeze, and then move all the way to the top and squeeze. And then automatically you can see how open your eye is, how bigger it makes your lashes and your eyes look when it's open, once you curl your lashes. Okay, and then you want to apply mascara. I am going to use Maybelline's Colossal Volume Express today. So I totally forgot one very last step that you can do to make sure that your eyes are very open. This eye actually is, I did it too, and I didn't do it to this eye, and I can already tell that this eye is very open because this eye doesn't have a liner on the inner lower lash line. This is a MAC pencil, and it's called a chromographic pencil, and this one is in the color NC15 and W20. And basically it's a eyeliner that you can put on the inner rim to make your eye appear bigger. You can use a white eyeliner if your skin is lighter, but for me I need to use this kind of color. So all you're doing is just placing it on the inner rim to make your eye again appear bigger. Just like that. And you can automatically tell right there that it appears very larger. And that's it. So let me zoom out and I will tell you what else is on the rest of my face. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I just have a bronzer on. I just happen to use the one that I'm using right now. It's Refined Golden by MAC. For blush, I used Tarte's Wonder Amazonian Clay, and it looks like this. So it's just like a peachy color. I just thought that it would look nice because the eyes are very neutral, and I thought this would be perfect for springy time or summer, so I really like that one. So I have that on. Lipstick. I am wearing L'Oreal's Fairest Nude, which everyone on YouTube knows about this lipstick, so this is what it looks like. It's just like a pinky nude. and then I applied my Buxom gloss in Destiny? No, Amber. So this one is Amber, and it's just kind of like a peachy color, and it's very, don't mind my nails, yeah. It's just like a peachy color with like flecks of gold in it. It's really pretty, so I just kind of put that right there in the middle. Nice, and it makes your eyes look bigger and more open and pretty for a daytime look or even just some special event. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.